Good afternoon. This is All India Radio, and I'm Meenuti Chatterjee with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India has successfully accomplished the Nuclear Triad this year. Sharing his thoughts in the Mann Ki Baat program, Prime Minister Modi said India has taken strides in poverty alleviation at record pace. Lauds country's unprecedented improvement in ease of doing business rankings. Prime Minister says government is working to ensure employment, quality education and Medicare facilities in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Peaceful voting underway for panchayats in Punjab. Noted filmmaker Mrinal Sen passes away. Bangladesh is voting to elect a new parliament amid tight security. And in cricket, India beat Australia in Melbourne Test to take 2-1 lead in 4-match series. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today asserted that India has taken strides in the area of poverty alleviation at a record pace and noted world institutions have acknowledged India's growth. Mr. Modi said due to collective efforts, the country has seen unprecedented improvement in the ease of doing business rankings. Sharing his thoughts in the Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, Prime Minister said the year 2018 saw the launch of the world's biggest health insurance scheme, Ayushman Bharat, and electricity reached each and every village of the country.
2018 में विश्व की सबसे बड़ी स्वास्थ्य बीमा योजना आयुष्मान भारत की शुरुआत हुई। देश के हर गांव तक बिजली पहुंच गई। विश्व की गणमान्य संस्थाओं ने माना है कि भारत रिकॉर्ड गति के साथ देश को गरीबी से मुक्ति दिला रहा है।
Mr. Modi said the country's self-defense mechanism got further reinforced. He said it was during this very year that India has successfully accomplished the Nuclear Triad, which means India is now armed with nuclear capabilities in water, on land and in the sky as well.
देश के सेल्फ डिफेंस को नई मजबूती मिली है। इसी वर्ष हमारे देश ने सफलतापूर्वक न्यूक्लियर ट्रायड को पूरा किया है। यानी अब हम जल, थल और नभ तीनों में परमाणु शक्ति संपन्न हो गए हैं।
On account of the unwavering resolve of the countrymen, Swachhata sanitation coverage is rapidly advancing towards crossing the 95% mark.
आज मैं ये बात बहुत ही गर्व के साथ बता रहा हूं कि सामूहिक प्रयासों के चलते ही स्वच्छ भारत मिशन एक सफल अभियान बन गया है। कुछ दिनों पहले मध्य प्रदेश के जबलपुर में एक साथ 3 लाख से ज्यादा लोग सफाई अभियान में जुटे। स्वच्छता के इस महायज्ञ में नगर निगम, स्वयंसेवी संगठन, स्कूल कॉलेज के विद्यार्थी, जबलपुर की जनता जनार्दन सभी लोगों ने बढ़ चढ़ करके भाग लिया।
Speaking on the tradition of Kumbh Mela, which has bloomed and flourished as part of India's great cultural heritage, Mr. Modi said this time the world-famous Kumbh Mela is going to be held in Prayagraj from the 15th of next month. He said Kumbh Mela is also a huge medium of self-discovery where every visitor experiences a unique feeling and learns to look at the worldly things from a spiritual perspective. It is a measure of its global importance that last year UNESCO has marked Kumbh Mela in the list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity.
कुंभ की दिव्यता से भारत की भव्यता पूरी दुनिया में अपना रंग बिखेरेगी। कुंभ मेला सेल्फ डिस्कवरी का भी एक बड़ा माध्यम है, जहां आने वाले हर व्यक्ति को अलग अलग अनुभूति होती है। सांसारिक चीजों को आध्यात्मिक नजरिए से देखते समझते हैं। खासकर युवाओं के लिए यह एक बहुत बड़ा लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंस हो सकता है।
Saying sports has its own significance in every society, Mr. Modi said if one's resolve is strong and enthusiasm is without bounds, all the hurdles halt in their tracks and hardships can never turn into obstacles. Mr. Modi gave example of 12 years old Hanaya of Anantnag in Jammu and Kashmir, who won a gold medal in a karate championship in Korea. He also spoke about the gold medalist in the junior women's boxing championship, Rajini, and 20-year-old Vedangi Kulkarni of Pune, who became the fastest Asian to traverse the globe riding a bicycle. The Prime Minister said there is a lot of curiosity regarding the celebration of Republic Day on the 26th of January this year, and the country will celebrate the 150th birth anniversary of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Talking about Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, FSSAI, Mr. Modi said many programs are being organized across the country in celebration of the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi.
FSSAI सेफ और हेल्दी डाइट हैबिट्स, खाने की अच्छी आदतों को बढ़ावा देने में जुटा है। ईट राइट इंडिया अभियान के अंदर देश भर में स्वस्थ भारत यात्राएं निकाली जा रही है। यह अभियान 27 जनवरी तक चलेगा। कभी कभी सरकारी संगठनों का परिचय एक रेगुलेटर की तरह होता है, लेकिन यह सराहनीय है कि FSSAI इससे आगे बढ़कर जन जागृति और लोक शिक्षा का काम कर रहा है।
Mr. Modi remembered Dr. Jayachandran of Chennai, who was known for his efforts for making the most economical treatment possible available to the poor. Conveying his greetings for Lodi, Pongal, Makar Sankranti, Uttarayan, Magh Bihu, Maghi, Mr. Modi said all the festivals may carry different names, but the underlying or inherent feeling of celebrating them is singular. He said the festivals are connected with crops and farming, farmer and village. He said the festivals are replete with fragrance of the essence of unity in diversity and the spirit of one great India. Mr. Modi paid his obeisance to Guru Gobind Singh, whose birth anniversary will be celebrated on the 13th of next month. The Prime Minister said Guru Gobind Singh was a divine figure full of heroism, valor, courage, sacrifice and devotion. The Prime Minister said he will meet the listeners again next year and will engage in another episode of Mann Ki Baat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the government is committed for the development of Car Nicobar. He arrived at Car Nicobar on a 2-day visit to Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Addressing a public function at the Bishop John Richardson Stadium, Mr. Modi said the central government is making all efforts to make the life of the people of Andaman and Nicobar Islands easier.
कार निकोबार में जीवन और आसान हो, आप सभी को बेहतर सुविधाएं मिले, अवसर मिले, इसके लिए आज करोड़ों रुपए के प्रोजेक्ट का यहां लोकार्पण और शिलान्यास किया गया है। इसमें शिक्षा से लेकर स्वास्थ्य तक, रोजगार से लेकर स्किल डेवलपमेंट तक, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन से लेकर बिजली तक, स्पोर्ट्स से लेकर टूरिज्म तक के अनेक प्रोजेक्ट शामिल हैं।
The Prime Minister said government is striving to provide all energy needs in future in the island through solar power.
कार निकोबार में 300 किलोवाट के रूफटॉप सोलर प्लांट लगाने का लक्ष्य रखा गया है। सरकार का प्रयास है कि आने वाले समय में कार निकोबार की सारी बिजली जरूरतें सौर ऊर्जा से ही पूरी हो।
Our correspondent has filed this report.
The Prime Minister led wreath at the Tsunami Memorial and visited Tsunami Memorial Museum in Car Nicobar. He inaugurated the ITI Arong in Car Nicobar. In Port Blair, the Prime Minister will visit the cellular jail and lay wreath at Martyrs Column in the afternoon. Thereafter, he will dedicate the 150 feet high flag mast at South Point, commemorating the historic event of the hoisting of first tricolour on Indian soil by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose on December 13, 1943. This is Musin from Port Blair for AAR News.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Peaceful polling is underway for the 13,276 panchayats in Punjab. Nearly 1,27 lakh voters are eligible to use their franchise in the elections. The voting will take place till 4 in the evening, and the counting of votes will be taken up after the conclusion of the polling. Legendary filmmaker Mrinal Sen passed away at the age of 95 this morning at his residence in Bhawanipur, Kolkata. A Padma Bhushan and Dada Saheb Phalke awardee, Sen paved the way for parallel cinema in the country with films like Bhavan Shom, Akash Kushum, Ek Din Achanak, Podatik, Mrigaya, Okale Shandhane, Chorus, Khorij, Khandahar and Calcutta 71, among others. He made his directorial debut with Raat Bhore in 1955 and is known for making films that focused on socio-political issues. A recipient of 12 International Film Awards, Mrinal Sen was also a member of the Indian People's Theatre Association. President Ramnath Kovind has expressed grief on the passing away of the acclaimed filmmaker. In a tweet, Mr. Kovind said, "From Bhuvan Shom to the Calcutta Trilogy, Mrinal Sen's penetrating and sensitive portrayal of social realities made him a fine chronicler of our times." Information and Broadcasting Minister Colonel Rajyavardhan Rathore has also expressed sadness on the demise of the veteran filmmaker Mrinal Sen. In a tweet, Mr. Rathore said Mrinal Sen's passing away is the end of an era and an irreparable loss for the Indian film industry. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has announced a financial assistance of 50 lakh rupees to the family of a police constable who died of stone pelting in Ghazipur district yesterday evening. He also said one member of the family will be given a government job, while the victim's wife will be given extraordinary pension. Constable Suresh Pratap Vats was hit by protesters' stone and died while trying to clear a road. In Jammu and Kashmir, security forces today launched a search operation after two suspected persons believed to be terrorists exchanged fire with army personnel manning a post at a camp in the outskirts of Jammu. According to defense sources, an army guard noticed suspicious movement of two persons near Ratnuchak camp in the wee hours and challenged them. Meanwhile, Joint Security Forces team has launched cordon and search operation in North Kashmir's Sopore town of Baramulla district. Security sources said that the operation was launched on the basis of input about possible presence of terrorists in the area. In Madhya Pradesh, the state government has decided to form a new spiritual department. The Religious Trust and Endowments and Happiness Department will be merged in the new department. Directorate of Religious Trusts and Endowments, Pilgrimage and Fair Authority, Directorate of Mukhyamantri Tirth Darshan Yojana and Rajya Anand Sansthan, working till now, will also be included in the new department. Official sources informed that the objective of the formation of the spiritual department is to strengthen intercommunal harmony and Sarvadharma Sambhav, covering all religions, sects and faiths. Polling is underway in Bangladesh to elect a new parliament amid tight security. Incumbent Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who is seeking a fourth term, was the first voter at the Dhaka City College Centre in the capital. More than 10 crore are eligible voters in the elections. According to the Election Commission, 1,848 candidates are contesting for 299 out of 300 parliament seats. The voting is taking place at more than 40,000 polling stations. India beat Australia by 137 runs in the third cricket test at Melbourne today to take a 2-1 lead in the four-match series. Chasing a stiff target of 399, Australia were all out for 261 in the post-lunch session. Jasprit Bumrah was declared man of the match as India won their 150th test. India registered its first win at the iconic Melbourne cricket ground in 37 years. The final test match is scheduled to start from the 3rd of next month at Sydney. The News Services Division of All India Radio is broadcasting its year-end program series. In the series, we will bring you discussions on core sectors and flagship schemes of the Union Government. Today, we bring you an interview with Union Agriculture Minister for Agriculture Cooperation and Farmers' Welfare, Radha Mohan Singh. Tune into the FM Gold channel from 9:30 p.m. to listen to this special series. The program will also be available on our website, newsonair.com. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India successfully accomplished the Nuclear Triad this year. Sharing his thoughts in the Mann Ki Baat program, Prime Minister Modi said India has taken strides in poverty alleviation at record pace. Lauds country's unprecedented improvement in ease of doing business rankings. Prime Minister says government is working to ensure employment, quality education and Medicare facilities in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Noted filmmaker Mrinal Sen passes away. Bangladesh is voting to elect a new parliament amid tight security. And in cricket, India beat Australia in Melbourne Test to take 2-1 lead in four-match series. And with that, we end the Midday News.